things are going extremely well. I'm so proud of being a father, and the most important thing for me is that I see them, my two girls, grow up, and I'm lucky enough to see them grow up. So I'm the luckiest man on earth right now. The arrival of Mila and Ellie in my life has tremendously affected my life, because you see things in a different way. You put things under a different light, and everything you think about, kids come automatically into consideration, especially musical life, because it's something you have to take care of too. I mean, this is not always easy to combine kids and work. Well, the same way it's not always easy to combine family and music and art life in general. So that sums it up. Yes, exactly. Actually, we thought my wife was pregnant. That wasn't the case, unfortunately. But I was quite amazed by the phenomenon of becoming parents. Because you get to think about it, and you just tend to realize that 1 + 1 really equals 3 in some cases, and this is just the paradigm of being here on Earth. And see your kids grow up, and this is just love is a terrific thing, really. This is the most beautiful gift we could have from someone when arriving on this planet. I've been working a lot. I've done a tremendous job at teaching people, and also I've been working a lot in the studio on remixes and also my own productions. So I've been quite busy. Well, actually, this is not a secret anymore, because I've been talking about it constantly for the last months. So the brand new Airwave album, and all I can say about it right now is that I'm gonna hit hard, really hard, where you don't expect me to hit. To be honest, this is a brand new territory for everyone, including myself. And based on the first reactions I got from friends and business friends as well, this is going to be a huge comeback of mine. Probably bigger than Trilogic was back in 2006, probably. Well, first sonically, and also in terms of the way I did things. This time I'm doing everything on my own, including the website, the videos, the marketing, the promotion, everything. And also I'm delegating. I'm working with so many other people from overseas as well. So it's been the album of all changes at the same time. So that's why I'm so proud of it. That's a very important question, because actually you cannot put a style on each track, impossible, and most importantly, the whole thing doesn't have a style either. So it's not brand new, but you can I cannot tell you, I cannot describe it, because it's brand new to me. Well, combines influences from the music of today and yesterday as well. I'm a big 80s fan. I love chill out music as well. So you've got all those influences like Pink Floyd and all that stuff as well, and also world music, Banco de Gaia, and of course more actual acts such as Hybrid, Way Out West, and all the others. So you've got a small ID. And also classical music is very present on this album. So it's gonna be a huge surprise, really. I've been working with terrific vocalists, and actually I got to sing myself on a track on the album. Yes, and that's the scoop of the interview. But to be honest, you will see that there is also this collaboration with Di Bauer from Chicago, United States, which is very important to me. That's a very good collaboration, and there are some others, really good ones, also singing in their own language, which is also very important to me. So it's not vocal all the way long, but it's an album of collaborations, and it's all about sharing your experience. You know, it's an experience on its own, really. The release should see the light there around September, if all goes well. I have no guarantee, but I'm trying my best, as I'm doing everything almost on my own right now. Well, it makes things a lot more complicated, but I'm quite confident because everything is on its place musically and sonically. It's just a matter of marketing and strategy right now. So. I have no favorite track because they're all good. I mean, they're just part of this brand new baby of mine. But well, I don't like the term baby on art because you cannot compare the luck of having kids with the luck of making records. It's totally different. But I'm really proud of what I've done so far. So. Well, about anything from Mozart to Penderecki, in the lines of Bach. I love Johann Sebastian Bach, and also I'm a big fan of musique concrète, if you know what it is. Music invented from French guys, Pierre Schaeffer and Pierre Henry. Respectively from a research institute on music called Aircam, and also you have the classical ones, you know, like Jean-Michel Jarre. Of course, he's the godfather of electronic music, but also Klaus Scholz for a small part. And I like anything that's both innovative and classical. So I'm a big fan of hybrids. If you know the band, they're just out of this world. I just wish that the live gigs properly, the way they should, the way their records sound, it would be amazing. I mean, live, the way they do things, if it could happen live. Also, you have Way Out West, which I like a lot, and many more. Oh, thank you. Well, I have no idea. I just get inspired by many others' records because I'm not trying to hide it anyway. And well, I'm over it. I'm not trying to hide that. And also I'm fond of, you know, you're gonna find it silly, but the biggest the biggest time for me for finding inspiration is when I do the groceries. Can you believe this? I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. I know, but this is where it all happens when it comes to nice club tracks and stuff like that. And also, I find most of my inspiration when I listen to all kinds of music inside my car. Because driving a car for long distance is always a source of inspiration, and the same about flying, the same about traveling in general. Of course, I do feel empty for inspiration every now and then, and well, it happens all the time into a musician's life, you know. This is the kind of stuff you never get to hear about, but almost every single day ends up with a blank page after all. Just a few days, a few important ones just remain like the very productive days. And well, it happens all the time, but also I put a lot of myself into many melodic tracks and stuff that I really care about, such as my latest tracks that I've been working on the last few months, because I remember spending like 10 months on this one track I'm gonna play tonight, and this has been a wonderful journey on its own for me, both musically but also mentally, you know, because it was really mental, and it's like finding yourself into your own music. So it's, I think both activities feed each other. You find inspiration because of music, and you make music because you find inspiration out of it or out of something else, and you put yourself into it because you have something into your heart that dictates you to get there. And sometimes when you make what I call atonal music, you can put all of your heart into it, and it sounds banging. And this is when you make your best tracks. No matter what others think, actually, it's just you, what you think about your own tracks that matters. And that's also what I got to learn in the last few months, really. And I'm so proud of it. I can't stop being so proud of it, really. And you will see. You see why and how. This is home. This is into my garden. I've got like a 1,000 square meter garden, a yard in my behind my house, and also I feel great when I'm into my car, just for a small drive or something. Then I feel safe. But next to my kids, into the garden would be the most appropriate answer. I recently made a remix for Taste Experience of their classic track Somersault, and that's probably the best wedding between the old and the new sound that I could ever dream of. I made that one last year, and I was really proud of it. And also, I did a few other mixes for an artist called Brian Trounceau, BT, and my remix of The Light and Things ended up being the album version, in fact, for 80%, and I'm really proud of it, because that was a first timer with Brian Trounceau, and ended up on his album, which is an honor for me. of course, in the studio. But if I had to have precision, that would be both in the studio and on stage as a musician, because most importantly, I'm not really a DJ. I'm not even a producer. I'm a musician. I'm a passionate musician who feels passionate about what he's doing into the studio and about his playing, because it's so important for me. You cannot imagine. Well, as Airwave represents the hub of them all, as it might be, the all of them together, it remains my favorite moniker. But also, I like Lolo, and I used to like Velvet Girl as well, because I felt myself a little bit pushed in the back from everyone else to get those vocals on the records, on Velvet Girl records, which wasn't my intention, but it demanded me a tremendous job, and actually it did quite well on the radio in Belgium, so I was real happy with it. But Airwave remains my most favorite one, of course. Thank you. That's a compliment. That's quite a big one. Well, actually, I don't know why, but it's all running through my veins, if you see what I mean. So, it's just, you make choices. It's all about choices in life, and I just didn't want to make it uber commercial like many others did. Well, shame on me, because I would have made a lot of money, but money, I live in a world where money is not that important, That's just a question of choice. Thank you for following me up, and please keep doing so. I need you, because there is something big coming up, and check my website, airwave-music.com. Very important. I've just updated it. It's a brand new website. I did it on my own. So please don't be mad if it crashes your computer. And also keep it up. And see you at the next gig. Thank you. Hi, Trancefix. This is Laurent Airwave. And I wish you a very good one.